I want to let you know right now, this is very special. This is episode 15 of the Bake Sale Session podcast. This is entitled Tahini Cookies.
Ooh.
Yes, the reason why I said Tahini Cookies and that voice that you just heard right there, that is our OG. That is Poppa Dukes Serrano, and he is blessing us with his presence this afternoon. And we are getting into it right now, episode 15. So, Megan, Poppa Dukes Serrano, I can't believe it. This has been an amazing morning already so far. Megan and I, we just took down a little Durban poison from Nanty Coke, and it was a smooth ride, and we are feeling really, like, mellow. I'm very hyper right now because I'm like doing a jog in place or march in place right now.
I was making hand motions of waves before while I was moving my chair.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that, dude.
Yeah, I caught myself midway through and I was like, I am in a really nice place. And with people that I trust, because I'm just like, whatever, I'm dancing in a corner.
I think so. I think there's people, everyone here is super trustworthy. We are all about having a good time. And again, Poppa Dukes Serrano, what are you taking down this morning right now?
Oh, well, I'm currently smoking a mixture of High Peaks, Mayday, and Garlic Cane.
Woo!
The Mayday is a hybrid, and it's amazing. It's like 31% THC.
Great googly moogly.
And the Garlic Cane is also 31% THC. It's excellent. I'm here relaxing after a huge week of production. We were at Revelry. The podcast was at Revelry and at the New York's finest cannabis brands expo in Hudson, New York.
Oh, wow.
We met a lot of great people. We have got a lot of content you'll see on our platforms, social media platforms. And I'm going to be going back up June 12th to interview the mayor, Kamal Johnson, at City Hall.
Hello.
June 12th. And Michael Fertucci of Green Spectrum will also be a special guest. He's a processor in Hopewell Junction. And then we just finished shooting a commercial for our sponsor, New York City Cannabis Exchange.
Dude,
this is our second commercial that we're producing for them.
When do you sleep? When do you sleep?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm 61, so
no.
I slept till I was 32.
Hey.
Then became a dad and a family man for a second. And now I'm a grandfather, so I guess now is the time to go to work. I was kind of a slacker when I was younger.
Oh man.
Selling weed.
You had Megan.
Fun, so.
You had Megan nodding her head in agreement when you said you were asleep till 32. That looks like something you could have gotten down with, Megan.
Yeah. No. I love that whole thing, but it's also who says when you have to have your moments of success. You know? So it's like it's kind of like that's like deconstructing the way that we're filming this episode, where you can deconstruct life.
We are breaking all of that down because there are so many people out there that are starting, quote unquote, later in life, where we don't have to follow this set of stepping stones.
Yeah.
And then when you don't hit it, you get anxious and all of that. I lived through that.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. But I dig what you're doing.
Well, what you have to remember is what a lot of people don't understand is that in their youth they're going through apprenticeship stage, and you have to figure out what it is you want to do in life. I always say find something that's a trade.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. You were just hitting a nail on the head, because one of the first things that Megan has said, I think that was episode 1, episode 2, you said that apprenticeships, those are more important than internships.
Yeah.
Callback.
Oh yeah.
Callback.
Yeah. Internships to me are free labor for whoever you're interning for, and 9 times out of 10 you're not learning what you need to learn. Whereas
it's a scam.
Apprenticeships, you're mastering a trade.
Oh my God.
And it could be anything you choose to be. And once you go through your apprenticeship, now you're going through in your late teens, early 20s, you should be going through your journeyman stage.
Journeyman stage
into 30s, into 40s, because you're not going to master anything unless you constantly do it. For example, we have the New York State Canna Farms Tour.
Right. Yes.
Right. And the Canna Farms Tour is an educational, spiritual daycation for you to get out of the city and meet the cultivators of the cannabis industry. And these people are 2 and 3 generation, all right, that do this. And they are committed to not only their products and services, but their life, their family. You could see it, and it's almost it can be very awe-inspiring.
So now I wanted to really get into that, the Canna Farms Tour, New York State Canna Farms Tour. This is how I initially met you, through your Instagram page. And I definitely expressed a lot of interest in taking part of this. And now, Megan, we're gonna do it.
And the thing about it is sponsored by New York City Cannabis Exchange. They're our transportation sponsor. You get a continental breakfast, a lunch, a nice lunch, a goodie bag. You're part of a podcast, a mini podcast, a tour, and a class. So it's a 2.5 hour, 3 hour tour. We make the ride up there as short as possible. But we always do recommend that people take these tours to get out of the city, to understand where their flower comes from and how it's grown. Indoor is different than outdoor. Mixed light, hydroponics, the processing, the curing. You really get people really get an opportunity to see how their products are made, and it's so much fun. It's not like you're going to a cookie factory,
right?
Because
so it's something that you really enjoy and it's good for you. But Megan, I saw the twinkle in your eye.
I know both of these tours actually sound good. I like the Canna tour, and I also like the cookie tour. I wouldn't want to do them both in one day. That would just be so overwhelming of joy.
Yeah.
No, that's sensory overload.
Our first tour is June 18th to Cannacure Farms. We'll be meeting Noah White and the White family. They're 3 generations of farmers. They're on a farm that is USDA approved, which means no pesticides have ever been on that farm.
Oh, nice.
So, and they are amazing. They're a beautiful family. They want to be a part of the cannabis community, the culture. His dad and grandfather are really amazing people. You could tell they were old school and all this is new to them, but they also see the value of the products and services. So
I'm definitely interested. June 18th, I'm looking at the calendar. It is a Wednesday. I mean, it all just depends.
Let me explain. And the reason why I do them during the week is these people work hard 7 days a week, right? But they do have the 2 days off. I don't want to be messing with them on the weekends. That's a time off with their family.
Right.
So I would prefer to have the tours when they're working.
Of course, that makes the most sense.
You know what I mean? So,
I love a midweek.
A midweek tour in the summer. So oh man, I can't. This is amazing.
We have Hudson Cannabis committed for August 6th and September 16th.
Ooh.
Cannacure Farms is every 3rd Wednesday of the month. These are going to be all outdoor grow visits and mixed light visits.
Now you know you can,
and it'll be from June through mid-October.
Now you know what I'm thinking. This is another combination for you. Well, this is really for me. That September tour, whoo! You take that, you do that tour, and then you go pick apples. Sweet baby Jesus.
You see, I want to take a trip to Heirloom Farms.
Ooh.
Beacon Skiff, right? And But that has to be a 2-day, what is it? 1 night, 2-day, 1 night, or it's an overnight because the drive is ridiculous.
That's
it really is.
That's like going to
It's going to Syracuse.
Yes,
we're going to Syracuse, right?
And isn't it's central processing, right?
It's what it is that Heirloom Beacon Skiff owns Heirloom.
Got
Beacon
it.
Skiff are two families that came together, and they have the apple farm, which is and a cider and whiskey cider, apple cider. Man, they have a bar,
what?
a bakery, a restaurant, beautiful outdoor areas that the trees where you go pick for apples. On the other side of the farm is Heirloom, where Heirloom has their grow.
Now this is what I'm hearing right now. Poppa Dukes Serrano, Meghan, I'm hearing that this innovator, this gentleman is putting New York cannabis tourism on the map.
And I want to say it's really a community effort.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Other, I want to tell you young people something, all right?
Tell me.
Do not get caught up in the divisions.
Never.
Right. There's always the cannabis industry. When I was selling weed, I never realized it. And I wish I did today, back then. How it's really the only commodity that you could flip. It could literally pay for your kid's college if you knew how to sell it and distribute it.
Right.
And it's already been proven thousands of times, millions of times.
Oh, yeah.
So I like a universal market. This industry is large enough
for
everyone to make money, to have a career, to have a hobby, whatever. The cannabis and hemp industries are amazing.
Yes, they are.
Right. Health and wellness. You have health and wellness. You have recreational. It hits so many ancillary businesses that it literally can be its own industry and support a small country.
Most definitely.
New York made 1.25 billion last year in sales.
What?
And not that many dispensaries. Not that, but it also showed we are potheads.
But right. You know what? Back to your point, we are definitely not getting into any divisions or anything of that sort. Right. Our goal collectively is bridging the gap between growers, everyone, the OGs, the legacy, people that know and understand the plant, and connecting them to the average consumer or the first timer going to a dispensary. Right. Like, we want to make sure that that bridge is gapped successfully so that this community can thrive.
It would have been so cool if you all came to the Elevate Innovative April 24th at Trends.
Oh, man.
It was at Trends. That's what I do. I network people with excellent products and services, which will allow them to meet a new market and create a new market and build their existing market. And at the same time, have fun. It was curated by High End Eats, and the catering was sponsored by Jenny Argier.
Nice. This is awesome.
We had Cannabis NYC there, this city cannabis government agency, Workforce for All.
Right.
Green Spectrum CBD, who's my sponsor, Michael Fertucci. We also had Level Experience, David Conti and his people. We had, oh my God, XL Social Pro did an amazing mocktail bar. Honey Pot Treats.
What?
Was there with her lovely candies.
I wish we were there too.
I would want to be there. Oh, yes.
Jade, we also, and I had other ancillary businesses like Jade Stone Branding that specializes in packaging and branding.
So we got to make sure that we get to this June 18th tour somehow, some way. We got to get involved.
I mean, the tickets are up on Event High.
Okay.
It's the New York State Canna Farms tour. Links are in my bio and on Linktree at the OG Social Network podcast. And if I'll send it to you. Actually, the best way to do it is go to the ogsocialnetwork.com. Everything is right there.
Perfection.
Definitely check that out.
The ogsocialnetwork.com. Just go there. My team has streamlined my business to the point where it's so simple that I forget how simple it is.
Well, that's the dream. Isn't that your dream, Megan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and Megan, not to forget, I'm working with Drunken Stoner. He is going to do, in collaboration with the podcast, a weekend comedy festival.
Oh,
hey.
Nice.
And we're going to do it at Trends. So we either do 2 shows, 1 show a night, or it depends on how many people we could get. But we're looking at like 300 people.
Well, I would love to know more about that.
Oh yes, let's know more about this. So not only do you have the tours, right? You also have your business, and you do events. We have the to start off, we have the podcast. The podcast is a major platform for all of you. Yes.
To come and talk to us. We are not, I want left wingers, right wingers.
We'll do it.
I want them all, right?
We're going to do it.
Right?
Yeah.
And, the Canna Farms tour is a health and wellness holistic, which we're turning into a nonprofit over the next couple of months, to help not just consumers, but investors, people that are passionate about the plant, educators, everybody, to visit these farms and their processing facilities. We just started technically an advertising firm and with New York City Talent Collective, where we're producing commercials, and we do event we're event coordinators.
This is awesome. Oh my God.
We saw that there wasn't a marijuana day festival or parade this year. So next year, I want to see if I can organize one for next year.
Oh my gosh, that is fun. That is amazing. And again, you just gave the address to your podcast, www.theognetworkpodcast.com.
Oh, wait, no. It's you're going to, you just go to the ogsocialnetwork.com. You'll find all the links to the podcast on YouTube. We're also on Spotify, also on Amazon. I do StreamYard and make sure it's all done when we do, like if you came on my show, we would be on StreamYard. So it's going live on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. And we are, the best way is the ogsocialnetwork.com. You'll get everything there.
Done. That is where it's at. Now, this is what I wanted to ask. So what came first, the tours or the podcasts?
What really came first was my ability to get through my seasonal depression before I can do anything.
Amen.
Got it. Amen. Congratulations.
That has a lot to do with Fame Neal and Rachel Sanchez. All right.
Okay.
So building the team.
Gotcha.
But the first thing that really came first was the event coordination. I was throwing legacy events, burlesque shows, comedy shows between towards the end of the pandemic and into 2023.
Gotcha.
And before that, I was your parents or your grandparents. I don't know. I was your grandparent. I was the go-to house party guy.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. So, and no alcohol was ever served at my events.
Nice.
Because I had alcoholics in my family, and I didn't really want to get into that.
Of course. Nobody wants to.
Yeah. So, and I never got busted. Knock on wood.
Wood.
Never had a problem. So, because I was quiet about it. So I got into really event coordination. And then from there, one day my mom said, you really need to be on radio. You need to start doing this podcast stuff. You know, for years, people were telling me to do this and to do radio. So last year, I did my first podcast at Con Body. Thank you, Cosmarte.
Oh, yes. Shout out.
Con Bud.
Yeah, shout out to Con Bud out in the BX. Woo.
And I did about 45, 50 hours of content that we are just now getting out.
Wow.
This year. So technically you're seeing the first year, and we'll be shooting our second year pre-production in July.
I can dig it.
We're getting content right now. And also too, we have to remain relevant. So these interviews come in with new content as well.
Love it. This is awesome.
I want to give a special shout out to John Jacobs, our videographer, and Elajuan
and John Jacobs.
Yeah, Elajuan
shout out
King,
to you,
assistant producer, and they did some amazing work for me these last couple of months. So.
Well, you know, we got to shout out somebody too. We got to shout out the super producer Dom right there. He is making it happen as always. He does his thing, and all you see is the hat.
Yeah. You
just see the hat behind the two monitors, but he is making it happen.
We really appreciate it.
We do.
We love that hat.
You all are audio, right?
Yes.
That's
audio.
all good. Yeah, it's all good.
But I'm having such a great time with you now. I want to ask you this question too. So you mentioned your seasonal depression, and I wanted to know, did the plant help you with that, or was it something else?
Yep, dude. I got stories.
Oh, well, we got time for one.
No, but I know.
Oh my God.
But I will say, throughout my life, if it wasn't for the plant, it probably would have been something else.
Oh, wow.
When you're dealing with the realities of life, and if you're a very highly empathic person, and you want to make change, but you don't have the power to change, when you are also going through your own self-growth and your own self-realization, where you stand. I did not find purpose in life until we became legal in the state of New York.
Wow.
I was like, holy fuck, we became legal. And then I have an application in the queue for a micro business. And I'm like, holy shit, I've got purpose. So to be honest with you, you have to have purpose. Everyone is autistic in one way or another. I'm telling you that right now. Everyone has problems. The person that doesn't think they don't have problems are the ones that have the most fucking problems, because they don't accept.
Yes.
And for Christ's sake, for Christ's sake, for Buddha, for whatever you believe in, be accountable for your actions.
Oh.
Yes.
If you could be a straight fuck up for the rest of your life, and as long as you're accountable for that, people will still have you around them.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. But if you're going to not point fingers and you're going to blame everyone, I'm going to give you one more thing. I was homeless in this city from 2016 to 2019. I was in a shelter from 2018 to 2019. I went through some shit those 3 years. Some shit. And it's turned me to who I am today. And only struggle and challenge and being persistent makes you a better person. Not living life every day thinking, oh yeah, we good, da 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 da. Whenever you think something is all good all the time, be prepared.
Right.
The shit is gonna hit the fan. You want to be able to have the ability to clean the fucking fan and move on.
Yep.
And be mindful of who you have in your life.
Yeah.
I'm a very solitude person. I don't have anyone in my life personally. I'm single. I'm a grandfather and a father. I'm on my business. But what I do, my recreation comes from my business.
Gotcha. Your purpose.
Okay. My purpose. And I've met beautiful people, great people, and assholes. Okay? So don't, go through life, just be accountable, watch what you're doing, think critically, mind your damn business, make a change when you can, and you'll be okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, thank you.
OG Poppa Dukes Serrano, I have to tell you, this has been an honor and a privilege.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for inviting me.
Oh, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, and we appreciate you for taking the time to drop all of these gems on us and the listeners. And again, you are awesome. And I can't thank you enough. Again, OG Poppa Dukes Serrano. Oh my goodness. Give it up for him. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. And again, whoo, man, what we're going to do is this. So you could send him our headshots and he can have that along his video maybe when he airs this. So we'll do that for you.
Yeah.
We'll email you our headshots.
In fact, send me your logo.
Sure. Done.
Your headshots. I'm going to give you an opportunity to be a part of our partnership for free. Oh Let's just continue to communicate. We're all building.
Of course.
And let's do it, through the summer, see how it works. And if the relationship goes, fuck it, let's continue this relationship.
Done.
You have a relationship with me regardless.
Done.
If you have stuff going on, give me notice, not 2 days notice.
A week's notice, 2 weeks notice.
I want to be honest with you. If you have your calendar up now, for example, put my email in that calendar.
Megan is on the case.
Right. And then you put marketing, and I will know to market it on our first and third weeks are announcements.
Okay.
Right. On Sundays. Right. And then our second and fourth week on Sundays is the podcast that we release, pre-recorded.
Got it.
Right. So, but I'm getting it to where I want to do more live, real shorts, real quick, 15, 20 minutes, no more. But I have to have this information.
Of course.
In time, right? So I'll set up a schedule, make sure y'all are invited to the calendar. It's not saying you have to be there. It's just letting you know.
Thank you.
We got to send this information to Poppa Dukes.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Woo!
And we work together. We build this relationship.
That's what it's all about.
I currently literally created a advertising company without even knowing it.
Huh. And that is the beauty of the plant. It is so malleable and it can go in any direction. And now people are starting to figure it out. And again, a huge thank you to the OG Poppa Dukes Serrano. Thank you so much for blessing us with your time.
You both have a great and beautiful day. Now I'll be sending you an invite to mine.
Thank you so much, and we will be there.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Real quick.
Yes.
If you come on June 18th, we can do a dual podcast.
Oh, okay. We're gonna think.
Right.
We're gonna smoke on that. We're gonna smoke on that.
We're gonna smoke on it.
No
OG
worries.
Poppa Dukes. Thank you so much.
Right,
take it easy.
Take care.
God bless y'all both.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can we keep going? You ready?
Ready.
Oh my goodness. Welcome back to episode 15.
15.
Tahini Cookies. You know what's funny?
3 hands.
3 hands. And you know what's funny? I didn't tell our guest, the OG Poppa Dukes Serrano, I picked Tahini Cookies because they were vegan. Because I figured, I just took a wild guess. I was like, you know what? Let me look up something vegan. And truth be told, the recipe looks pretty good. Like you're using tahini in place of, it's like the cookie batter.
They're so good.
And you're putting pomegranate seeds in it.
Oh.
I was like, what?
I don't think I've had it with pomegranate seed. My friend made tahini cookies recently. They were so good.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what that was right there? That's another mind meld right there, somehow, some way. We've never improv together either.
No.
Never auditioned together.
Never.
And what else? Never on stage.
No.
No. Wow.
No.
But that's a testament to...
There's so much to do in life.
Dude.
You don't have to do it all at once.
That is true. And I am super duper excited because we just had the most amazing conversation.
So great.
So good. Oh my gosh. And this is like what we are aiming for. Yes. Really getting OGs, legacies to like just share their journey, their stories, and how to reach out to them for information or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I do. And I have to tell you, there's a reason why I needed that sesh before we got into the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So I told you I was watching a bunch of movies this whole weekend.
Yeah.
Our lady cat, you know, she's an old lady, so she wants what she wants. She just wants the lap, and that is it. So you're stuck with a blanket, lap, the whole situation.
Right.
So I'm watching a movie, and it was, what the hell was it again? It was the Never Stop Poppin' or whatever.
Okay.
The one with Andy Samberg.
Got it.
So at the beginning on Netflix, there's like, it said graphic nudity. I was like, oh Lord.
Oh no.
And you know what it was?
Nudity.
You know what it was?
Oh.
So this scene.
A toe?
No. It could have been.
Feet can be very sexual.
Well, I see.
Cover up that feet.
Dude, you know how many times I see.
That feet? Cover up that foot.
You know how many times I see the meme?
Thank you, Nana Coke, Durban Poison. Changing the tense.
Dude, you took me to the off-ramp. But now I got to finish that one now, too. You know how many times I see the meme on IG where it's like there's a her sitting at a desk, like looking depressed, and it's the captions like, when you realize you could have been selling feet pics instead of sitting at your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess if somebody is that sad at work because of their choices, they can make a change. They could actually be doing both at the same time.
No, you can't.
You're
going to get found out. Somebody's going to find you out.
Why can't you have an OnlyFans and have a other job?
Because the newspapers say so?
Yeah. No way, man.
Here we go. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah. I mean, the only people, it's like small towns that get upset about it, right? Like when they find out it's their teacher is on OnlyFans. What
about the children?
Yeah. But then it's like, how did you guys find this out?
Hey!
So let's get back to that story. And if it was the kids, maybe it's
time for a talk.
Maybe we have to point out which ones.
That too.
So we know that it actually was the kids and it wasn't just like some husband that got busted.
Oh, it was my son.
Yeah.
My son did it.
The kids must have been on the computer before I got it. Oh God!
Oh,
get those kids!
Oh, these kids!
Get those kids on! And we don't know. I'm gonna keep my belt on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep my
belt on. This time, this is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
No what?
No.
No YouTube.
Nope.
No phone.
No.
No electronics.
How did you even know what OnlyFans was?
Oh well, I saw it on it was a news report. It was a news report. It was a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's a little much.
Just got to be accountable.
So yeah, so the scene was that had the graphic nudity. They were in a limo.
I was like, where did we sidetrack from?
See, there it is. See, I'm keeping it.
I know.
You always you try. I know you're trying.
I'm not trying.
Oh.
No, I know we'll make it back. I just don't know how.
So the scene is...
I'm not trying to detour this at all.
Andy Samberg and the Lonely Islander are in a limo, and they're like... there was a woman trying to get an autograph, so her boobs are on the window.
Oh, okay.
Then her butt is on the window.
Yep.
But then
classic.
But
my boobs and butt are always on windows, and I'm standing next to cars. I'm just like, why did they design it like this?
Oh no! But then it cuts to like Andy Samberg in dialogue, and then it cuts back. There is a flaccid member now at the window, like all like windshield wiping the window.
You mean the dick?
Yes.
A flaccid dick.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So now as he's continuing to talk in his dialogue, he's looking straight ahead. lowering the window and doesn't realize what's happening. Oh my God, gratuitous nudity. I was like, are you serious right now?
It?
Yeah.
It's just a flaccid dick.
That's it. Gratuitous.
Gratuitous. It's not just mature content.
No.
It's gratuitous.
Yes, exactly.
Because it was flaccid? That's actually, wow. Way to body shame. I think that we need to have, I know it's hard for men on some things because, no, I'm not trying, I know my voice already sounds snarky, but no, because like they have body image issues.
Well,
and you can't talk about it because then you get shamed for it.
That is true.
So it's hard.
It is.
Because I represent women.
Hey.
We've been talking about, we have made for TV movies.
Oh, yeah.
We have so many.
Of course.
You guys need some.
Yes, we do.
Let's get you guys some made for TV movies about male anorexia, which is real.
Body dysmorphia?
Yeah.
What channel are we going to put that on? We used to have Spike.
Oh,
but that
is Spike's gone?
Yeah, it's gone. There is no man channel. What is it going to be sponsored by Dick's or Bass Pro Shops?
Maybe we can get it on Freevee?
Yes, Freevee.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Now that you're talking about man stuff, do you watch a lot of YouTube? No?
No.
Okay. So there.
I said it like that.
Thanks a lot. So yes and. So check this out. So on YouTube,
not gonna be a liar. I want to watch more videos, but I get stuck on the ones with bears with the live feed, and then I'm just like, this is what I watch now.
All right. So do you ever see like any of the commercials? Like if you can't skip them sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Now there's one. It's for like zip up cargo pants.
Okay.
And it's like, if you're a man, you're going to want these cargo pants. They've got zippers and they're ready for the rugged outdoors. And if you're a man, you're going to wear them and then you're going to unzip them and they're shorts now. Check the QR code now and be a man.
Does it roll up? Like, or do you just now walk around with flaps?
No. They like unzip all the way around.
Oh, it's not zip. I'm seeing zip up and then you do like a fold up like a tent and maybe
it's like tactical camping, hunting man gear.
Detachable hoods, detachable pants.
And it's the same voice. If you're a man, this is the hoodie you want to wear. It's tactical and you're ready to hide out and you're doing it because you're a man.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is. It is. Once I actually let it run, I was like, I cannot believe I let this run for 74 seconds.
Yeah, 74 seconds.
Because it was one of those, it was when I was reading. And with the longer the video, the longer the commercial break.
Okay.
And you're out of options as far as being able to skip it real quick. So you got to sit through it.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It's so hard.
It's rough, especially the AI commercials. Oh, man, there's an AI commercial. Oh, man. Oh, this is a good one. This is good.
You like it?
I do because I understand what it is. It's all fraud. So, it's an AI image of an older woman. It's Karen's bags. And she's like, hello, I am Karen, and I am an artisan, and I've been making bags all my life, and I am going out of business, and I want to sell my last 6 styles at this low, low price. And she's just going through these like motions or whatever.
Yeah.
So I watched a video on YouTube, and I can't remember who it was that debunked the whole thing. Basically, you are ordering like cheap goods from Temu and like Alibaba and all that stuff.
Shein.
Yeah. So like there was one with an older gentleman with watches. He's been making watches all his life, and he's finally retiring. But he's got these last 5 styles, and he has to get rid of them. So low price.
Yeah.
Low price.
Wow.
So you know what I did? The YouTube account that I watch is not mine.
Okay.
It's my Ladybug's.
Okay.
So anytime.
So you're ruining her algorithm.
No. Even my game at all times. Oh my goodness, we just had a little difficulties. Somehow the audio went out, but it's okay. We took a quick smoke break, and we are chilling.
Yeah, we're very chill.
We are very chill, and
I might get a donut later. That's how chill I am,
dude. I gotta buy pants. I gotta buy pants.
We are on different paths.
We are on different paths. We are, but again, I send all those YouTube ads to my ladybug.
She's now, her algorithm's now all messed up because now she's getting ads based on those ads.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I'm not cruel to send the tactical cargo pants.
Yes.
That's just beyond.
Because then she's probably going to be getting like bunker stuff and
there's a knife. If you're a man, you need this side of knives because they're going to cut through a log and you're going to build a cabin.
I think I did buy one of those knives. So.
No, you didn't.
No, it wasn't like the ones that would go through a cabin, but it was definitely like I got an ad for like knives, and we were at that part of the pandemic where I was I was like, I don't know where this is going, but I'm not a gun person. I have to make a decision right now. I was like,
what? Oh my God. You are what?
I just like having it.
So you have that.
Yeah.
Okay, but no.
No, I'm not a gun person.
No pepper spray, no taser, no nothing.
No, I got pepper spray.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah. We're low.
Oh, you got to get a re-up.
No. I mean like low maintenance.
Oh, low maintenance.
But things to protect.
Gotcha.
In case shit gets real bad.
Hey.
You never know.
Dude.
I do want to do archery.
Are you serious?
I want to try it. I think that'd be fun. Also, a really fun skill in like apocalypse.
Why wouldn't you do like marksmanship, like a gun range? Why would you? So wait a minute. So in the apocalypse,
it's evil.
So wait, the apocalypse, you want a bow and arrow?
Yes.
Where are you getting all these arrows from?
Well, actually, funny enough.
Oh, wow.
My dad does make his own arrow.
Yeah, but you don't have enough to take out.
And I get arrows, man.
Bro, wait. Hold up.
Listen.
How are you surviving this apocalypse with arrows and your quiver?
I got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, so you're going to I know what you're going to do. You're going to align yourselves with people with the firearms. Or is it just going to be you and a band of arrow?
Nah, some people probably have guns. It's whatever you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Now, I'm not into, I mean, I'd be good with an apocalypse.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. You feel really good about one. I'd like us to avoid it, but I respect that you are okay.
Hey,
with it.
First things first. Okay, we gotta have the plants.
Yeah.
So that's gonna keep us together. All right, and we just gotta organize.
Okay.
Figure out just roles and just be empathetic. Be together. Don't be like the friggin' horror movies where there's always a faction that breaks off and screws everything up for everyone.
Yeah.
Don't be the people that like open the door or let the people in, or like what was the one with the bird box or whatever it was? The one of the antagonists like opened like the wood planks off a window, so now everybody's seeing stuff and are freaking out. But there's always that person.
Yeah.
Just don't be that person.
Try not to. But you know what? We don't know how it's going to be when we're in that situation. And then we're just like, when you get to your breaking point, that's when people do that.
See, that's why I couldn't get into The Walking Dead. Because I'm like, yo, even in an apocalypse.
Yeah, no.
We still have all of this.
Yeah.
You guys are building log castles. Like it's an app or something. You know, like those Kingdom games where you got to build stuff. I'm like, really?
Okay, you're against those games.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you're like, why are you building these kingdoms?
They just take too long, take too much memory, and it's just a waste of time.
Okay, that all makes
like,
sense.
I've tried them, and it's just too hard to get into.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, I rather, like, match up 3 cherries and make a soda bomb or something.
I'm a solitaire.
You're a solitaire?
Yeah, I like my video.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you know what I've been playing? So there's these 2 games.
Oh, and Animal Restaurant. Sorry.
Animal Restaurant?
Yeah.
That sounds a little...
Oh, it's amazing. You go.
So wait.
No. You tell.
You want me to go? You're setting
I literally just interrupted. No, I said it because I forgot. If I forget, but you now tell.
Okay.
You're 2.
But I want you to make sure that is something that you're going to be able to spike.
Animal Restaurant?
Yeah.
Watch
this. So I've been playing this game. I don't know if you ever heard of Retro Bowl or Tecmo Bowl, like one of those old 8-bit football games.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, that's right. You were probably like 5 when it came out. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, but I have older brothers.
That's true. So they probably know.
So I had a lot of that stuff.
They're going to know for sure.
Like we had Atari.
Oh, then there you go.
Yeah.
So it was like Tecmo Bowl. It was a football game. Everybody loved it. And there's 2 apps. One is called Retro Football and like Retro College or something.
Okay.
And that's all I play.
Nice.
And it just makes me feel like I'm like 10 or 11 again. And you play it like this and you just get lost in it. It is highly addictive. A lot of fun, but it's a good time.
Nice.
Now, those are the 2. Now, I don't think they can measure up to whatever Animal Restaurant is because I'm like, what are you serving?
Yeah. It's a restaurant that is run entirely by cats. And we serve all the animals in the neighboring villages.
What are you serving?
Areas.
Vegetables?
There's so much on the menu, and there's so much more. Like there's teriyaki, there's fried chicken. There's they all have different preferences based on their animal.
So the cats are serving fried chicken to other animals.
They're serving everything.
Listen,
no judgment.
So this is like wow. I don't even know what kind of society this is.
Yeah, it's utopian.
How
so
is that
great.
utopian?
So it's kind of like I'm pretty much. I'm like the proprietor, I guess you can say. Like I check in on the restaurant, like I check in on my maitre d', I check like on the tables, I go, we do takeout. There's a buffet if you want to go sit at the buffet and like have like a little bit more relaxed style. Got a garden out back.
What?
Oh God, it's so beautiful. Yeah, we grow the vegetables that gets used in the kitchen. You should see the kitchen.
So it's farm to table.
It's farm to table. That is correct, sir. We also have a lake in the back and go fishing out there. It's great. And the thing is that like we are very busy. We're so busy, and so sometimes there's a wait. So there's a really nice courtyard that you can do other things, like listen to musicians. We have different buskers come on in. We give them a little something, but then they get extra money and they also get a meal. It's great. It's all about community, here at the Animal Restaurant. And we also, if you wanna, we do movies also.
Wait, what?
On the rooftop. Yep, there's movies up on the rooftop. Well, you can dine al fresco.
How
under the stars?
How is this game so industrious?
Yeah, I've been doing it for a very long time.
I
haven't checked in on it probably in like 40 days, and it's going to be very mean to me when I sign it back in.
Oh,
but
yes.
It's okay.
The restaurant's going to be on fire.
Yeah.
There's going to be like starvation and famine.
It runs so well that they don't need me around. It's like at this point, like I'm not helping. I just have to like trust the staff, and there's no fire. It runs so smooth.
Dude, you know what that reminds me of?
What?
That reminds me of my time at the friggin' University of Hartford.
Yes.
In that
a lot of things that I say do remind people of the University of Hartford.
That damn Hawk's Nest and our manager. I don't even know if he's.
Hawk's Nest.
Yes, I don't.
Hawk.
Yeah, caw-caw. Or I guess is that. Oh Jesus! I don't know if he's still around, but this dude, he would sit in the back office and just let freshmen through seniors and locals basically run the whole place.
Yeah.
While he sat and had a flask like that, but we don't know what was in it. But his face was always red.
Wow.
His face was always red. It was like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, maybe he should have. Maybe he should have checked in a little more. But it was well-oiled. So.
It was like he would just pop out every now and then and just like look and like try to say something. We're like, yeah, we already did that.
Yeah. You guys still good?
Yeah, we're good. Don't worry about it. We're like
Great.
running everything. We were basically like cases of Snapple, undercharging.
Yeah.
The people we liked, the girls we wanted to get with.
Yeah, see, this is why I'm saying he should have been checking in a little bit more. Like, you guys are running it, but you were also running it, you know?
Dude, it was hysterical. And it was like when it really felt like waiting, because every like September when we would come back, it would be like the old crew, because it was like all different walks of life and whatever. But that was the common thread, like this shitty job on campus. Yeah. And it bound us, not through trauma, through comedy, because it was all jokes all the time.
So much fun though. It's a relief. Those shitty jobs, like if you work with great people at those shitty jobs, you're gonna have the best time. But if you work with bad people, you're just like, oh, this is now the worst.
Oh, we had one student. She really thought she was a manager.
Oh, and you know that energy too. It's like she's got to go.
We were like, what are you doing, dude?
Oh, you're too responsible. Sometimes I would be too responsible, I think, when I was younger, but then I could also like get over it.
Right.
People would be like, okay, here, have a drink. You're like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, what? Relax, dude.
Yeah.
But yes, restaurant time, that is the deal. And now I think we got some stuff to do after this. I know you're trying to get a bagel.
I might. I don't know. Oh, no, donut.
You're getting a donut?
Yeah, I was like bagel. I had a bagel yesterday.
And I'm going to go get some pants.
Yeah.
But again, oh my gosh, the OG Poppa Dukes Serrano.
So great.
Woo! Nanty Coke and their Durban Poison. Oh my gosh, a smooth ride. Again, thank you to everyone involved with this episode. Episode 15, Tahini Cookies.
Yum.
It's the Bake Sale Session Podcast with
Megan O'Malley
and Adrian Ashby. We are out. See you later.
Bye.